Hello everybody, this is Binary Kolik, and we are being treated today. I don't know if that actually started. Okay. It did. We are being treated today, you guys. Because for the finale of this volume, the finale of this season, we have a 28-minute, 4-second episode. Like, that is incredibly long. Also, I actually remember to turn my mouse off. Well, I mean, make it so that you guys can't see my mouse. Stop displaying the cursor. I remembered this time. But seriously, that's 28 minutes and 4 seconds. Also, I'm drinking a mint hot chocolate. And granted, that's also including the intro song and the ending credit thing. But judging by the length of those are only about 1.5 to 2.5 minutes. I can't quite tell, I don't quite remember. But that still gives us about 26 minutes of episode, which is awesome. It is absolutely awesome. We get 26 minutes of straight RWBY episode. Oh, it's great. It's great. Now, there are a few things I want to talk about before we get into this, because this is the end of the season, you guys. And I'm not great at displaying my thoughts at the end of an episode, because, you know, I get more to talk about as the week goes on, because I think of more. So, first off, a lot of people have been saying Roman's going to survive, because the Grimm swallowed him whole and then immediately died and Grimm dissolved. I hate how many people are saying that. I hate it. And I'm going to tell you guys why, because I know a lot of you guys probably think the same. You probably want Roman to survive. And I didn't want Roman to die either. He's a great villain. He is my second favorite villain, just behind, actually quite a bit behind Neo, just above Cinder. But he's a great villain. But the reason I don't like the idea of him surviving is, one, first off, this is more of an excuse of why he might still have died anyways. Well, there's a few reasons for that. Maybe the explosion killed him, or the crash afterwards killed him, or the second explosion after the ship crashed killed him. There's many things that could have killed him after he was eaten, you guys. But we don't know how Grimm dissolving works. It dissolving could have dissolved him as well. Just a thought. But it's more along the lines of, think about what would happen if he survived. If Roman survives, the only character we have confirmed dead, because I mean, Port Nooblek is kind of up in the air, the only character we have confirmed dead is Amber, whose death is of no significance to us emotionally, other than it's like, oh shit, Cinder has the power, right? But the death itself doesn't have any weight with the fans, because the fans didn't know Amber. We didn't know her character. And Penny. And a lot of people, again, I don't like this either, a lot of people are saying, well, she's a robot, she can be rebuilt. Which, again, can they really rebuild the aura? What if the bad guys rebuild her? Stuff like that. But still, Penny could potentially be rebuilt, maybe. So if Roman doesn't die, if Roman survives, that sets a precedent for the show that the characters aren't in any actual danger. Because if no characters ever die, then what are the stakes in the show? Well, okay, I mean, obviously, this past season, it still cost the characters an arm and a leg. I can make that joke. Penny lost a leg, I'm pretty sure. She lost, like, her entire lower half, so it counts. It cost 2 arms and 2 legs, because one of her arms came off, too. She's a quarter of the woman she used to be. Okay, I'll stop now. I'll stop with the limb loss puns. But if a character dies, however, like even if it's a bad guy like Roman, that still sets a precedent that the characters are in danger. It is possible to die. Which I think means a lot more as someone who plays XCOM 2 and the original XCOM and all them, like, religiously. I am a major fan of characters dying and staying dead. I'm also a major sadist because I tend to play on Iron Man, which is known for screwing the players over through glitches and shit. Anyway, XCOM 2 aside, if a character actually does die, then that lets the fans know the writers aren't babysitting this show, right? Like they aren't holding the character's hands and pulling them out of any danger. If a character dies, then the characters can die. I mean, think of why Game of Thrones is so popular, right? Because no one's ever safe. Anyway, I'll stop talking about the whole Roman being dead or not thing. Secondly, Neo's response to his death, because I do think Neo's alive. I will say that. The whole, if there isn't a body, there's no death. Again, some people have made that argument for Roman, but there technically is, you still see him. That is a very good excuse of, you see him die. He gets eaten whole. Whereas Neo, you just see her get thrown off. That's not, something that is confirmed to kill someone in this universe. Like getting thrown off a plane. Everyone has their own landing strategy. Even John does. Just, scream so the Pyrrha hears you. So yeah. But, I do think Neo's alive. Although, I wouldn't be horribly surprised if she's dead. I would just be a little disappointed because, we finally got some voice acting from her when, she had that little gasp. So yeah. There's more I was gonna say. Cinder's boss. Do I think we'll be seeing Cinder's boss this episode? Probably not. I have a feeling that'll be next volume. Same with Raven. My theories on who Cinder's boss are, I see two possibilities. Either it is Raven, which makes sense to me because of Crow's whole thing of, she has an interesting way of looking at the world that I don't particularly agree with. That could mean that she's, very, very Darwinistic, right? She's all about the strong surviving and the weak dying. So this whole attack on Vale could be her trying to ensure that only the strong survive. Although that does bring up the question of why does she have Cinder going around collecting the powers of the maidens? Because I'm assuming Cinder's going to want more maidens' powers. I'm assuming that's what Cinder's after. Of course, that could just be her way to get Cinder on board. The other possibility, maybe it's another maiden, trying to get Cinder to take down the others so that she can then take down Cinder and have all the power to herself. Or it's neither of the two. That's also a possibility. How do I think this episode is going to turn out? Well, the title of this episode, which I didn't mention in the beginning of the video if I recall, is End of the Beginning. So I don't think they're going to beat Cinder here. I don't think so. I have a feeling that this entire series is going to be them fighting Cinder and Cinder's boss and Emerald and Mercury and Neo. Although Neo might join their side. I never actually talked about where I thought Neo was going. Neo might join their side. She might, I know I can't remember his name, I'm really sorry, man. I know someone discussed it with me, on my reaction to Chapter 11. But I don't remember the exact specifics of the discussion. I also remember reading on Reddit about somewhat similar stuff, so I could be mixing the sources here, but I think it was him who said Neo could at first be really upset with RWBY, but RWBY and the others could explain to her what actually happened, and Cinder might come to the realization that if it weren't for... Neo might come to the realization that if it weren't for Cinder, Roman might have never been on the plane to begin with, so Roman might have still survived if Cinder hadn't gotten him involved, so that could force her to kind of, join the good guy's side. I'm just going to keep that part brief. But yeah, I don't think they're going to beat Cinder in this volume. I think it's going to go on throughout the rest of the series. Is all going to be about them fighting Cinder and her friends. Cinder and friends. So this volume, I think Vale's going to fall. I think we're going to go down to 3 kingdoms, and I think the later volumes are going to focus on maybe Atlas, because that's the only one we really know anything else about, except we know, I think it was Mistral, I think we know Mistral is very deserty. I think it was Mistral. It might have been Vacuo, but I think it was Mistral that was very deserty. That's about all I have to say. So, or wait, no, that's not. So, just to clarify, I think it's most likely that the later volumes are going to focus more on Atlas, or they might just be out in the wilderness. Though Mistral and Vacuo are possibilities. Or Mistral and Vacuo. Yeah, because if you're looking at them, assuming I'm the map, Mistral is about here, because it's on the island that's on the right of the map. And Vacuo is about here, if I recall. I think so. Anyhow, without further ado, let's get this started. This is RWBY, Volume 3, Chapter 12, End of the Beginning. Let's do this. Oh, I'm so excited. Maybe reds like roses. Maybe it's a pool of blood. The innocents were laying when in the end you failed to save them. Are white and white like snow, and now they know the cost of trusting you's obliteration. Mirrors will shatter, crushed by the weight of the world. The pillars collapse in shame. There'll be no rest, there'll be no love, there'll be no hero in the end who will rise above. When it ends, good will crawl, the shining light will sink in darkness. Victory for hate, incarnate misery and pain for all. When it falls. Here we go, you guys. Here we go. Oh, man. I don't remember if I mentioned I've got mint hot chocolate today. Oh, so we're starting with this fight. Oh, Ozpin, you are fast. So time might actually be his thing. Time is without a doubt his thing. For speed. Okay, so Ozpin's the Flash. Okay, that's awesome. Ozpin, you beautiful bastard! You beautiful bastard! Come on, man. Please.
That's it. Everybody
okay, they survived.
This is a mandatory
Sometimes I forget how tall Oobleck is.
Established in Vale. Please, remain calm and listen to Atlas personnel.
So,
Ruby!
so a safe zone was established.
Ruby, where are you?
Nice.
I'm fine. What's going on?
White Rose for the win, guys. OTP.
What? What is it?
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Bumblebee OTP, you guys.
I'm so sorry. Dang.
Hey. She's gonna be okay.
Son.
Soldiers have a ship ready to take you guys to Vale.
But John and Pyrrha are still missing. What?
Look, guys. That giant Grim keeps circling the school. Even the White Fang are pulling out. We all have to go. Now.
We're not leaving.
Ren, man. Oh, man, they've taken so many hits.
I'll find them.
RWBY?
I'll find them, and I'll bring them back. No.
RWBY!
We will find them.
Oh.
Watch after Blake and Yang. We'll be
Sorry,
back.
guys, I have to crack my knuckles. They're acting up.
You better be.
Son. It's okay, man. They're gonna be alright. They'll find them, and they'll bring them back, and everyone will be okay. Everyone will be okay.
Oh, where is it? Pyrrha? What was all of that?
Oh no! Ozpin didn't make it, methinks.
Ozpin.
There's no time. Go. Get to Vale and call for help.
Pyrrha?
Huh? What are you gonna do?
No!
No. No, Pyrrha, you can't. You saw how powerful she is.
Pyrrha, don't!
I won't let you do...
I'm sorry.
Hey! Wait, stop! Stop! Pyrrha, please don't do this!
You're a hero, Pyrrha. You're a damn hero. I hope you're prepared to fulfill your destiny. Oh, she's gonna just lift the elevator? Oh, Pyrrha, you beautiful bastard. Oh my god.
It's Sean! Where are you?
Weiss! Please, you have to stop her.
What?
Pyrrha! She's going after that woman at the top of the tower. She doesn't stand a chance.
Sean, what are you talking about? Where are you?
Don't worry about me.
Please, you have to save Pyrrha.
We will. Are you okay?
Sean.
Please.
Sean? Sean!
Oh god, and the Grimm's still going around, yeah.
I
Oh.
have a plan. You always do.
Ruby, the master tactician. She's a really tactical fighter. Like, I have a feeling that if Ruby were like a D&D character, she'd be a battle master. She's very tactical, like that. Yang would be like a weird cross of a monk and a barbarian, I think. Weiss would probably be...
This is your home now.
Oh? Weiss would probably be an Eldritch Knight. And Blake would probably be like an assassin rogue mixed with a shadow monk. That's just my thoughts though. And that's just like on the spot thinking. Come on, Pyrrha. No! No! Okay. You got this, Pyrrha, come on. Nice shot. Pyrrha! Well, I mean, she is like the four-time champion. No! No, 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 no. Pyrrha? Okay, she's still standing. You still have your shield. You still have your shield. And all of that metal. Magneto her. It's Magneto versus the Phoenix, you guys. Actually, it's probably more Magneto versus Doctor Strange after he was nerfed. No, Phoenix makes more sense just for what her powers are doing, even if they're not actually psychic.
We've gotta hurry! You can do this.
Come on, Ruby. Save her life. Be a hero. No! No! And it's her heel. Oh, the Achilles heel. That's actually, I gotta admit, that's actually a really nice reference.
It's unfortunate you were promised a power that was never truly yours. But take comfort in knowing that I will use it in ways you could never have imagined.
Do you believe in destiny?
Yes.
I have to admit, that was a really badass way to end it. Come on, Pyrrha. Come on, Ruby. Goodbye, Pyrrha. Ruby. What? Wait, you guys. What? Is Ruby a maiden? Is Ruby a maiden? Is Ruby like the spring maiden or something? I could see her being spring maiden.
I got you.
What the hell? What the hell did Ruby just do, you guys?
Nothing. Just turn it off. Without the CCT, there's no point.
Communication down across the entire kingdom. No way to contact the outside world. These pins still missing.
He's probably dead.
This is bad.
Who is that? Is that Tai Yang? Is that Tai Yang? Tai Yang? I like the PJs. I mean, I have to admit, Pyrrha's death didn't hit me as hard, because she died a hero. And she died fighting. And ultimately, that's all you can ask for when you're a huntsman. Tai Yang. The Cowardly Lion, I'm assuming. Because you didn't fight at all, from what we saw.
You're awake.
What happened?
Your Uncle Crow found you.
I'm just glad that Ruby
Unconscious.
survived.
He got you out of there, though. He brought you home safe.
Wait, Yang! Is she alright?
She's gonna be alright. I think it's just gonna take some time for her to get used to things.
Yeah.
She's too strong to let this stop her.
Yeah. Yang's a strong person. And with tech like what Atlas has,
Back at home.
and with
What
tech
happened to
like
the
Ruby's
school
able to
and
design.
Vale? Were they able to clear out the Grim?
Things at Vale are under control, but the school, it's not that simple. That thing, whatever it is, doesn't seem to be dead. Don't get me wrong, you did a number on it, but it's not disappearing. It's kind of
Dormant?
frozen.
So, oh,
I know that
So not
doesn't
even
sound
dormant.
too bad, but
That's-
it keeps attracting more Grim to the school.
I did what? You said I did a number on it. What do you mean?
so she doesn't
I-
remember that surge
Look,
of
that's
whatever.
not important right now. We can talk about it later.
She doesn't remember reaching the Avatar state.
Kind of a mess.
I know what that is. I haven't seen Avatar, but I know what that is. Well, I've seen a couple episodes.
Mind if we have a minute?
But I know
I
generally
can't
what the
stay
Avatar
here.
state is.
Ty, please.
It's okay, Ty. He just wants a minute with his niece. Or maybe his daughter,
I'm glad you're
who
alright.
knows anymore. with all the shows thrown at us. With all the reveals of this show.
So, how you feeling?
I kind of hurt all over.
That makes sense, after what you did.
Yeah?
You guys keep saying that I did something. What are you talking about?
What's
Is-
the last thing you remember?
Is she the Spring Maiden or the Summer Maiden?
I ran up the
Or
side
the
of
Winter
tower,
Maiden?
and when I got to the top, Pyrrha, is she?
She's gone.
got to the top, and I saw Pyrrha and Cinder, and then everything went white.
Anything else?
I remember my head hurting.
The night you met Ozpin, what was the first thing he said?
You have silver eyes. So,
I don't know. I
Ruby
think it was
Rose.
something about
Silver
you
eyes.
have silver eyes.
That's an extremely rare trait.
Oh.
so.
You're special, Ruby. And not in the daddy loves his special angel kind of way. You're special the same way your mom was. Remnants full of legends.
Was
and
Summer
stories. Some are
Summer
true,
the Springer
some
Summer
made
Maiden?
up.
Was Summer the Summer
There's
Maiden?
one Oz told me from a very long time ago.
And then Ruby would have been in her
Back
final
before
thoughts.
Huntsman, before
Maybe.
kingdoms. It was said that those born with silver eyes were destined to lead the life of a warrior. You see, the creatures of Grimm, the most fearsome monsters mankind had ever encountered.
So that's why
Afraid of
Ozpin
their
pushed her ahead
silver-eyed
2 years.
warriors. They were the best of the best. It was said that even a single look from one of these fighters could strike a Grimm down. It's a ridiculous story.
But
My friend Jacob is
I
gonna
think
hate
I
this.
might
He hates people who are born
Well,
with power.
A giant monster's currently frozen on top of Beacon Tower. And you're here,
He's actually writing a
safe
story
from them.
all about overcoming like gods through training, just because he doesn't
how
like
do you
people
know
being
what
born
Ozpin
into
said to
power.
me the night we met?
He's gonna hate this because I just got him into the show again.
All those missions I go on. All
And I've
the
been
times
asking him
I'm
if he's
away
caught
in
up.
some
He
far-off
hasn't yet.
place.
He's just watched up to
It's
volume
been
2.
for Ozpin, but he's missing now. Something's been set in motion. And with Oz gone, I'll have to pick up where he left off.
Then what can I do? If I'm so special, then I can help, right?
You really want to help? Get some rest. You're in no condition to go anywhere right now.
Yeah. Rest up, Ruby.
Besides, our enemy's trail leads all the way to Haven. That'd be quite a trip for a pipsqueak like you. Catch you later, kiddo.
Yang. Hey. How you doing, kid? I mean, you're only 2 years younger than me, so... shouldn't really call you kid. Aww. Oh.
I'm so glad you're okay. But I'm not.
You're alive, Yang. You'll fight another day.
It's all gone. School, Penny, Pyrrha, and...
Yang, where are Weiss and Blake?
Weiss's father came for her.
What? What do you mean?
No one outside of Vale knows what happened here. Before the tower fell, the last thing people saw was Atlas attacking innocent people and Grimm destroying the city.
Yeah.
Everyone's scared. No one knows who to trust. So Weiss's father came to take her back to Atlas, where he thinks it's safe. She's gone.
What about...
And Blake
But Mr.
ran.
and Vacuo will likely attack Atlas then,
Sun saw her go.
in retribution for
After we got to the
Vale.
city, she just ran.
But why?
I don't know. And I don't care.
Because that's who she is. Honestly. She
There has
she
to
did
be a
admit
reason.
that
No, there
in Volume
doesn't.
2.
Sometimes bad things just happen, Ruby.
So what do we do now?
You track your team down. And you do what you
You
can.
can do whatever you want. I'm
No.
not gonna lie here.
Yang,
Just leave me alone.
Yang. Yang. Come on.
I love you.
Aww. I love you too, Ruby. She's like a fucking little sister to me, you guys. Like, especially if Yang's not being a big sister, then I gotta be a big brother. Okay, so it's winter now. She's finally rested up, ready to go.
Hey.
Jean? Hey.
Hey, Jean. Haven's a long way to go.
I know.
So they're going to Haven.
We have.
Okay.
And you're sure you want to come along?
The journey will be perilous.
Ren!
And whether we'll
And
find
Nora.
answers at the end is entirely uncertain.
But we wouldn't be here if we weren't up for it.
Damn right.
Then let's get started.
A smaller, more honest soul. It's true that a simple spark can ignite
Linda.
hope, breathe fire into the hearts of the weary.
Yep.
The ability to derive strength from hope is undoubtedly mankind's greatest attribute. Which is why I will focus all of my power to snuff it out.
Oh. Oh?
How does it feel? Knowing that all of your time
Okay,
and
so that's
effort
not
has been
Glinda.
for nothing. That your guardians have failed you. That everything you've built will be torn down before your very eyes.
That's not Glinda then.
Your faith in mankind was not misplaced. When banded together, unified by a common enemy, they are a noticeable threat. But divide them, place doubt into their minds, and any semblance of power they once had will wash away.
She's got a badass looking dad at least.
Of course, they won't realize it at first. Like you, they'll cling to their fleeting hope, their aspirations. But this was merely the first move.
So who
So you send
is
your
this?
guardians, your huntsmen and huntresses, and when they fail and you turn to your smaller soul, know that you send her to the same pitiful demise.
Whoa. Who are you?
This is the beginning of the end, Ozpin. And I can't wait
Wait.
to watch you burn.
Excuse me? No, excuse me? Is that Mama Grimm? Okay, there's clearly more at the end of this. There's gotta be. Because just look at how long is left in the episode. There's still like 6 minutes here. But oh my god! Bartender Marcus Horstmeyer. Just needed to know who was responsible for that amazing line of oh gee darn it. You did a damn good job, Grey G Haddock. Damn good job. And Garrett Hunter, you did amazing this past episode, like episode 11. Oh, and Bernie was Tai Yang. I didn't notice that. Don't know if that speaks for his voice or just the fact that I've been listening to him all day in podcasts, so it probably kind of blended out. I just didn't notice then when it was him because I've just been hearing him all day. So I was showing my girlfriend the animated adventures today. That's a good Valentine's Day activity. This has been one hell of a volume though, you guys. Like, a death count here, okay? Penny, Ozpin, Pyrrha. 3 major heroes dead. And Roman. 1 major villain dead. Still, the heroes outnumber the villains from what we've seen. We see 5 including Neo. And including that Grim lady. If I'm missing one, then feel free to let me know in the comments. But there's tons of heroes here, right? Like, we got Yang, we got Crow, we got RWBY. I'm gonna count Weiss, Blake, Yang, even though they're all kind of out of it right now. We got Jean, we got Ren, we got Nora, and those three are gonna be out for revenge. We got Linda, supposedly. We got... I'm not gonna count Raven on either of these, because it's just you're all rolling this and it's kind of ambiguous. We got Ironwood. We got Sun, Neptune. I'm not gonna count Sage and Scarlet because they're also very not like not middle road with them, but rather they're very small parts. We still have all of Team Coco, to my knowledge at least. That's 17 heroes to like 5 villains, but assuming 3 heroes die for every villain, then that's 14 to 4, 11 to 3. 8 to 2, 5 to 1. Okay, 2 would still survive. Okay, I was thinking, like, would the villains win then? No, it would have to be, like, under 15. Yeah. For the villains to win. Otherwise, it would be a, like, total pyrrhic victory with all the heroes and villains dying if they were at 15 and all that. Oh my god. This was one hell of an episode, you guys. And one hell of a volume. So we have a new big bad, we know. And also, Cinder might be dead, who knows. Special thanks to our fans in Crunchyroll. I remember Crunchyroll. Aww. This is a beautiful song already. Just here in the beginning here. Is it really just this long of a credit sequence? Because we've had like, what, like 4 minutes of credits so far. I have a feeling this is a song kind of like John and Pyrrha. You died a hero, Pyrrha. Yeah, this is definitely about Jean and Pyrrha. Okay. You died a damn hero, Pyrrha. Damn hero. And you will be remembered. Or this could have been about Monty Young. We love you, Monty. Ending credit scene. Crow, you got the staff. Or the cane, sorry. Oh. Was that actually for Crow and Ozpin? Is he going to join him? Oh my god, you guys. This was amazing. And I think what I said at the beginning of this still kind of counts for all this. So I'm just going to say, like... And I did say a fair bit during the credits, I think. I said a little bit, at least. But oh my god. Like... Ozpin and Pyrrha, they went down fighting. So ultimately, I can't feel too sad for them. Like, I'm sad that they died. But they died doing what they were born for. And really, that's all you can ask for. To die fulfilling your destiny. So I don't think that Cinder's boss though is a maiden. I have a feeling it's like some sort of grim human hybrid. Well, I think the Faunus are actually grim human hybrids. So it's just extra grim human hybrid, I guess. It's a super powerful grim human hybrid. Also, because it settled on Summer's gravestone before cutting to that scene, so that might mean nothing, but, you know, the theorizer in me is wondering now, is Summer not actually dead? Is that actually Summer? I hope not, because I would hate for Ruby to have to kill her own mother. But still, that's an interesting thought. Oh. This was one hell of an episode. Like, we finally got to see Ozpin fight, and he was basically the Flash, which is actually really awesome. To see someone that fast. But Yang with her arm, and she's just giving up now, like. Hang on, guys, sorry. And Blake ran away. Probably because she blames herself for what happened to Yang, so. Weiss got dragged back home. Hopefully Ironwood can clear things up. At least for Weiss's father, Ironwood might be able to clear things up. For the rest of the world, I don't think Ironwood would be like, no, it totally wasn't us. And now that, you know, the, like, kind of ruler of Vale is dead, because I think that's kind of what Ozpin was. Now that he's dead, there's no one to really support Ironwood's claims that it wasn't them. Oh my god. Anyway, I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I mean, I do still have to react to those final 3 Road to Remnants, right? Like, I don't remember what 2 of them are, but I know one of them was the 4 Maidens. So. Oh my god. Also, I have to react to that abridged series still. I watched the first episode and I uploaded it, but I never watched any more. And I think I think someone made a RWBY the Anthology, kind of like Ponies the Anthology. Except I think it was only like 16 minutes, but still, I might check that out. To keep up with this 1 video a week thing that I've kind of got going right now. Although I might, in the future, move to 2 videos a week. Maybe I'll do like a Let's Play. Maybe I'll do like a actual reaction on like a Sunday, and then I'll upload a Let's Play on like a Friday or something. Or not a Sunday, a Monday. And then I'll upload like an actual Let's Play on like a Friday or a Saturday. Oh, man. Wow. Just wow. This whole episode was just a series of wow. But hey, now if Roman comes back, even though his role is really ultimately over because he was kind of Vale's villain, he was kind of the Vale-centric villain, so his role is kind of over, but I wouldn't be horribly upset if it turned out that he's alive now, because we do have 1 permadead confirmed character. Right, like, I don't think anything's bringing Pyrrha back. And it's heavily, heavily, heavily implying that Ozpin is dead and not coming back. So that's, you know, that's a second one that's ultimately they could if they really wanted to bullshit it. But this was an episode, you guys. This was a volume. And it was an amazing one at that. Like, congratulations, Miles and Carrie. Like, just round of applause for you guys. Oh my god. Well, this has been Benares Van Kotlik signing out. See you later.